走り出せ走り出せ空高く旗をかざし
い場所はそれぞれだ。だけど一つ輝ける伝説をぶち上げてからだ。パチパチのリミット、ここからがワンピース。オールオーバース旅人に次ぐその夢はまだにどうじゃいないか。眠れない細胞がくすぶまで弾けてく。今もオールオーバース冒険の途中。俺たちと共に世界変わり続けてる。知られてる語られる出来事なんて飽き飽きだ。だから誰も見たことない常識に頭整理された。ビリビリエレクトリックギア上げろワンピース。オールオーバース旅人に次ぐ果てしない野望ぶちがたいないか。世界にはからみ合った壊すべきねフェイズが今もオールオーバース俺たち待ってる。小賢しい一応惑ってくらいじゃ酔えやしない愛さ。思い刻まれた暗号パチパチノリミット、ここからがワンピース。奇世界でも運を壊すためにちょうどよくとかそれと共軽く磨け。ビリビリエレクトリックギア上げろワンピース。オールオーバー旅人へ次ぐ意味のない戦いはないんだ。バラバラの文脈が意志を持ちつながれば時の糸が紡ぎ直される。俺たちと共に世界変わり続けてる。
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Let's play video game. Let's do gaming. And the game's gonna work. New glasses are giving you a headache, but you made some chicken teriyaki so the day balances out. Ooh, yum. I had a banh mi because I found a banh mi place that was on the way back from the pharmacy. You would remind Tracker sometimes, but frankly, the visuals on that thing will never make sense to you. So there's numbers. I thought you liked those. Were you not one of the people who like numbers? Or I guess you like words, right? I can't remember who likes words and who likes numbers. It's too confusing. Anyway, banh mi is really good. Is this the right hash? It sure is. Is this the song that normally plays on the opening screen? It is, I think, probably. We move. It's really loud. Hold on, I gotta turn down my computer. Oh, too much. Normal amount. A little fucked that you're doing a Sephi bet with no hinted rewards, but you're all in regardless. Would that make a difference? I mean, like, I guess, kinda. I don't think that really matters, you know? It's all 50-50. He's either gonna be there or he won't. Sea, aqua, ice, nothing. Hmm, 8-3 is pretty good. Put that on, put that on. You won't even go to some worlds if there aren't enough checks. The stupid paper balances it out. I mean, I'll go to worlds if there aren't that many checks if it's a world that I don't mind going to. Like, not as DT. I kind of just assumed that Sephiroth could be like anything. She's like allowed to change because of Mako poisoning. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played Final Fantasy VII. Cool. DC then. We'll do the first part of DC. No. Congrats on being first, Feargom. Because of her Genova DNA? Yeah, that's the one. You figured it out. Okay, I can definitely beat these guys without getting killed. I was watching a friend play Death Stranding like a week ago. It looks interesting. I don't know if it's the kind of game I really would play, but maybe. Yeah, you got it. You figured it out. Sephiroth is a trans femme who is also her own mom, I think, is something. That sounds right. What I just said sounds correct. Just like one level would be nice. Just a single level would be good. Perfect. Now I'll never die again. You know a lot of trans femmes like that? Oh, so you're saying Sephiroth just isn't special? Run of the mill. Sephi's mom is Vincent Valentine's girlfriend, but also he has another mom who is a space mutant. That makes sense. We've all been there. We all have a friend whose second mom is a space mutant. Oh, almost went STT. Scary. Just finished ABI grinding your team. Can't wait for Sistermon to wake up in Chex Node 60 levels. Oh man. I gotta say, it is just, I keep thinking about how many people are playing Cyber Sleuth now, and then I feel partially responsible for it, and it just makes me feel like I've actually done something good with my life. It was all worth it. All the pain and suffering was worth it just so I could make a few gay people on the internet play Digimon. Mysterious Abyss. Okay, hold on. I'm about to go crazy mode limit level wise here. All of you explode and give me a whole bunch of experience. There we go. That's something. What's everyone's team looking like right now? What's everyone, what Digimon everyone have? No Mons yet? That's so sad. The Monless chatter. That's not right. Wait a second. Why does it say I got 2 torn pages at Pridelands? That's not correct. Video game. Video game, you need to... Hey, Tracker, I need you to work with me here. Why are you wrong? One of those was, I think, from... One of those, I think I got at DC. Which it's saying is a 0? Okay. Or didn't I get one of these from... Okay, now I can't... No, put that back. Put that back. Put that back. Not Cyber Sleuth, but your Palmon just digivolved into a Waymon without the required stats and you're so confused. Immaculate Digivolution. We could start a religion around that. Sure. The tracker might be busted. I'm just not going to worry about it, and I'm just going to believe in myself.
Definitely heartless.
Thank you. You really saved me.
We're just glad you're...
Whoop. Maybe you'll never get them on? No, but like, you don't understand. You need to, because they're your best friends and your children, kind of. And they mean a lot to you and you'll love them. This is important. The Vancho Lilymon mod is kind of fucked because the strength requirement is 100 and Lilymon is so heavily weighted into int. She's level 25 and will need at least another 50 levels where she gets a strength increase, which doesn't always happen. Just throw her into the farm with and do like training with a bunch of put like an attacker as the leader and throw in a bunch of punching bags or whatever the item is. Or cheat. Or use hacks. She has to stay on your team? Oh, that's a good point. Just care less. Just break the bonds between you. It's simple. Think about it like this. Sora and Riku are like partner Digimon and Tamer, and yet they aren't always next to each other, because sometimes Riku's off doing some weird shit in the dark dimension. So I don't know which one of you is Sora and which one of you is Riku, but like just imagine it's like that. Magna Burst and Explosion is so great. Riku is literally Sora's Dream Eater. You may have a point. Of course, they don't call me the knowledgeable streamer for nothing. I earned that title through years of thinking things through before speaking. I got 2 magnets at the same time? Oh my god. Evelyn, I think you accidentally put the wrong emote there for some reason. You put one that doesn't really make sense with the context of what was just said. How embarrassing. Okay, so I actually have 2 things then. Actual bet against Sephiroth instead of 10 monster dollars or whatever you used to pray for days like these. Wait, you bet against Sephiroth? She's gonna be so heartbroken. Oh, you have something to gain. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, no, there's stakes. Someone could lose it all, I think. Okay. I just gotta do really good Piglet. We could all lose it all if like a meteor happened. No, because my Digimon friends would stop the meteor. This is very simple. Don't say that, Spooky. Okay. Now that you've said that, I'm actually gonna do better, so it's fine. The expectation has been set in one way, so now comedically the opposite thing has to happen. I don't know if I'm counteracting that by saying this statement now, but you get it. It'll be fine. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. What do you mean, yikes? Wait, that was a great Piglet. What are you talking about, yikes? Like frame 20 plus Piglet? No, 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 no. That was like frame 5 Piglet. Chat, be honest with me. Do you think getting really into Smash Melee will help me do better Piglet rescues? If I like up my reaction time?
you very much, dear somebody.
You not to play Melee forever? Wait, I can never play Melee ever again now?
Perhaps a bit more.
Was that the deal?
Perhaps a bit more. Oh, my tummy run.
Whee! That's fine. I'm gonna smash your mix gal myself.
There now.
Don't make me come back and do Spooky Cave. Don't make me do Spooky Cave. I hate this game. Unless the tracker is just wrong. You should go to STT to make the trackers updating correctly. I think what you're saying is deceitful. I think you might be saying something evil and wrong. I didn't miss a treasure chest there, did I? There's only 2 chests in that room, right? Oh no. I'm becoming the forgetful streamer. A title that has never graced my presence before. If only the forgetful streamer had some kind of tool that could help. I barely know her. Posture check? It's okay, I think. Could be better, but it's not the worst it's been. I gotta say, when I was in college, I did a theater show. Because I did theater in college. And there was like the head of the theater department at my school. Cool guy. And I was talking to him once the night we were putting on a show. It was like a small little, it was like a mini show. Our school would do this thing where every fall we would put on an actual like production of something. And then every summer we would do something called the Playwrights Festival where students could be either actors, directors, or crew. And we would put on student written shows and do like small little like 10-minute, like 10-minute short plays, I guess. And like you just kind of put that on, and then it was just an opportunity for students to get to like write and direct and like act and do their own stuff. And like, you know, in a environment where you fucking up won't get you killed. And so the night of the show, I like was talking to the theater director and I was like, hey, you don't actually believe in like the whole like Scottish play thing, right? Like you think it's kind of dumb. And then he was like, yeah, I think it's kind of silly, but I know a lot of people in theater are pretty superstitious. And I was like, okay, but since it's like just the two of us right now, I'm just gonna say Macbeth. And that should be fine, right? And then he was like, yeah, who cares? Like, it's just like superstition. And then that night, as part of the show I was in, we had this thing where there was a, we had to have like a jail cell on stage, which is represented by like a single cell, like the bars that we'd lower down from the rafters like onto the stage. And we had gone through and like we had a whole thing with like a pulley and like wires that were like on the sides of the bar to like lower it down. And we had gone through this like dozens of times in rehearsal, and only that night did one side of like the pulley get stuck so the cables like wouldn't lower. And so we had to do the entire thing with like half of the like bars like leaning on the floor because we had to like lower it by only one side or something, and it was really just like fucked up and bad. I still don't believe in it, but I think it's really funny how it played out. Well, that's just destined to fuck up, except it didn't, is the thing. For 99% of the time, it didn't. Except the one time we needed it to and there were people watching. So you know what, you're right. Maybe Destiny was just like at play there and there was never any hope. All that is to say, believe in yourself. That's the moral that you should take away from that story. The No Hope streamer, they call me Komida because... They don't do that. No one calls me that. Don't... Forget it. Just move on. Thank you for your pity. Thank you so much. Ooh, that's proof. I think they should have let me write Tanko. That way I could have written her better. I think they should have let me, they should have called me up on that one when they were writing V3. They should have been like, hey, let's call Serena instead of writing Tenko ourselves. We clearly don't know how to write a character like this and have her be like likable. They really should have gotten me on the phone for that one. Oh well, maybe next time. I mean, they're the ones who said it, not me. That's a direct quote that I'm saying right there. Ooh, if I just get Stitch, then I could do some crazy leveling. Has anyone played that new Danganronpa game? What's it called? Like 100 line something? I always forget. Crazy Leveling is the best anime on Crunchyroll. It has 200 hype moments per episode. Even kids love it. Fuck, that's how I feel about like every seasonal anime that I've ever like heard about. How embarrassing. Heard it's pretty decent, but you're not touching it? I think maybe I just crave a little bit of that Danganronpa charm, you know? After V3, I'm chomping at the bit for more Danganronpa. Answer to the category things an insane person would say on Anime Jeopardy. Your friend and you normally playing Danganronpa, you've been working through like P5 and Funger with? What are you talking about? What is Funger? Fear and Hunger? Okay, I did know what you're talking about. I missed something here. I did see someone online play through both the Ace Attorney trilogy and then follow that up by playing through the Danganronpa trilogy. And then he said that he thought Danganronpa was better. So, I don't know how to, like, I have nothing else to say about that beyond just, that's a take, I guess. Ooh, final form. The second Funger is making me less squeamish than you thought. It's you never touching the first, but I know very little about Fear and Hunger, and by that I mean I know nothing about them. May you recommend videos about them? I mean, maybe, but I'm never gonna, I don't think I'm ever gonna play Fear and Hunger. It's really not even on my radar as far as like games I want to play. But they are good videos. I do like good videos. How good? Worm Girl on YouTube? That is a really good name for a YouTube channel. P5 is fun. You know, if you're looking for like a really good modern JRPG, Dragon Quest XI's right there. And it can also be really hard if you want it to be. You can make that game insanely difficult. They have like a bunch of they call them draconian like codes that you can turn on at the beginning of a playthrough, and you can do stuff like make it so that enemies deal double damage, make it so you get less experience, make it so that like NPCs and cities will like lie to you and not give you correct information, make it so that randomly your characters will just like start dancing during combat and won't like listen to you when you tell them to kill things. Also, it's just like one of the best JRPGs of all time, so, you know, jot that down. I think Dragon Quest XI is like a very well-constructed, well-balanced JRPG. I think you can grind to get through difficult parts if you're really struggling, but like, I don't think you need to. I think with the proper setup, you can get through difficult parts just like by playing smarter or like changing up your team comp or like equipment and stuff. I've said it before. There is a demo for Dragon Quest XI that just lets you play through the first 10 hours of this 100-hour JRPG and lets you transfer over all of your save data from like the demo onward if you ever like get the full game. So beyond any like recommendation I could give, I will say just play the demo. You did try that demo a while back? I don't like the sound of that. The way you phrase that makes me sad. Did you actually beat the demo, Mary? Or like get to the end of the demo, maybe I should say. Also, is the prediction done? Like, is it out of time at this point? I think it is, right? I can fight bosses. Yeah, okay, cool. What am I doing? I can leave. It's blue already. Let's go. Oh, let's go BC. Didn't beat it, no? So sad. What a miserable thing to hear. But anyone who likes JRPGs, please do yourself the favor of playing Dragon Quest XI. At least try the demo and see what you think. It's on like all modern consoles. It's really good. Great characters, good story, gorgeous graphics. Everyone looks like Goku. That is a plus. Do not think of that as a negative. That is a plus. The only RPGs you like are the ones in Call of Duty. Were you literally playing Expedition 33 or whatever it's called? Getting Master Form without Drive Converter is so sad. I hate being the Drive Convertless streamer. It's a sequel to Lobotomy Corporation, which is a monster management game inspired by SCP, so if you do end up wanting to check it out, I was just doing a recap video. Interesting. Oh, I did get Drive Converter. Okay, okay. 6-7 air combo boost is really good. Throw a Drive Converter on that one. A wife has been put into the game. What if you walked up to what you thought was going to be a door, but it turns out it was actually a wife? Would that be like awesome or what?
I think this'll do the trick.
It's over.
Hey, can I say the first E in awesome kind of feels a little tacked on. Do you guys get what I mean? Like the word would be the same without it. It's just kind of like there for the ride because it's part of awe. Nope. I don't like. What do you mean no? Wild take. Okay, type out awesome without the first E and tell me that it doesn't like make sense. I'm fine with it being there in awe because otherwise it would like have a different vibe, but like it just gross, you're being so mean. It's funny you say that, Mary, because 12 is the exact age that I thought that awesome only had one E at the end. Did you guys ever say awesome possum in like middle school? But like possum, like the animal possum? God no. You don't gotta answer like that. You could answer like no, but I see why someone would say that. That's a really like normal thing to say. You love when the streamer says she did something that you also didn't get eaten alive so you can cower in the corner. Thank you for the really roundabout way of showing solidarity. I appreciate it. I love it when chatters refuse to just say, yeah, I did that, but then will admit to doing it, but like in a really roundabout way to somehow protect their own egos. Holy shit, Fear Golem, did you say awesome possum? That's so cringe. Everyone attack. Your Waymon hates you because it's all it's done since it's been born is be hit by a giant boxing glove and scolded. Why can't it understand the increased defense will help it later in life? You're like the gruff dad from like a coming of age movie that's like, the only reason I was so mean to you and hard on you is because I wanted you to grow tough for the world. You're Philip J. Fry's father from Futurama. God, I think we just get too stressed out playing any of the Digimon World games. Like, I don't know, the concept of the Digimon just like evolving wrong scares me so much. Like, if I was trying to get a Greymon and my Agumon evolved into Numamon, I think I'd just like close the game and never open it again. You stand by using Rasen like at all is so boring normie core. That's how it is with like all the personas. Like, oh, use Izanagi? Yeah, sure, buddy. I bet you also think you're like a cool anime protagonist in real life, don't you? Anyway, no one check my copy of Persona 4, please. The objectively correct answer is to max level Pixie always. DLC personas are obviously lame. I'm not talking about Persona 5. Like, I'm talking about Persona 4. Also, there's nothing wrong with using the DLC personas in Persona 5. Because maybe you played up to Futaba's Palace in Persona 5 Vanilla and then you didn't want to like play through the beginning of Royal all over again and you just wanted to get through it quickly. And maybe the game gave you a way to do that, and maybe you took advantage of that. Okay. Little scared. No items. You hate the DLC personas and real Defender armor shit? Okay, listen. Listen. It would be like if the Defender armor actually looked cool, which would solve all of my issues with it. All of my game balance issues with the Defender armor would not matter if the armor just like looked cool. It is exactly Defender armor. Yeah, but you know, whatever. Look, I just didn't want to play through the first half of Persona 5 again, okay? Is that really such a crime? This will work. It did. Prepare to scream? I don't have to prepare. I'm always ready. It is bubbling up right under the surface every day, 24/7. What am I drinking? A delicious Diet Cola. Or, if you'd believe it, I just made that sound with my mouth and I'm not drinking anything. You like sparkling waters recently? Every sparkling water I've ever tasted has been awful. And I've tried like a whole lot of them. I don't know, what brand are you drinking?
Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
Well, you know what? I actually say that. There was one sparkling water that I really liked.
Away you go.
There was this like... it was like the generic Safeway brand of sparkling water that I thought was pretty good. You'd get it in like bottles instead of like cans.
That's right, away you go.
They had like a key lime pie flavor, which was pretty okay. LaCroix isn't your pick? Oh, I can't stand LaCroix. Every time I've tried LaCroix, it's just been terrible. Okay, you say slapping two pieces of wood together, but I do like the concept of a Foley artist who's like, I have to make a clapping sound effect for this movie, and instead of just clapping, I'm gonna take like, I need like human flesh, like simulacrum, so I'm gonna take two like naked, like uncooked turkeys and just like slap them together, and that's how we're gonna do the Foley for the clapping for this movie.
Prepare to scream.
Anyway, if you need Foley work for your movie, hire me. I'll have fun with it, you know? It won't be good, but, you know, that's the shit they do. You're telling me they don't just clap. You're telling me they don't just go like that? Clapping sounds weird half the time. You know this? You did film for a little bit. I also did film for. I took one film class in college. So, and I made a really, really shitty short film. Maybe not really. It was. I don't know. I don't want to talk too on it because I don't want to talk down on it too much because it wouldn't just be me that I was like talking shit about. It would also be all the other people that like worked on it. But also, I think we all kind of, you know, it was a first time short film for a lot of us that we made in community college. I don't think anyone was expecting it to be like good.
Give me strength.
Maybe I should go take like a really bad film class again and then make another really dog shit short film. Maybe that would fix me. Your roommate's been watching Pulp Fiction for the first time, but keeps getting up to do stuff without pausing, and the volume is like too low and there's no captions as Tarantino intended. Oh man. It's like watching Tenet like on your phone in like 240p. Christopher Nolan approved method.
Gather.
Oh, I got Blizzaga? I was not paying attention. Where haven't I been yet? We can go more than ever was. Why not? We can go anywhere. It's true. There's no one that can stop me. I could just go walk off into the woods right now and die. Or live. I could go walk off into the woods right now and live really good and normal in the woods. Bye, Feargom. Hey, chat, do you think I'd be able to find a place to charge my e-bike in the woods? Just as like a hypothetical. Yeah, of course. Oh, thank God. Okay. The deers can do it for me. Oh, they're so sweet. I love the deers. Have you guys, man, if I ever go back to Japan, I want to visit Nara again. What a great, like, experience. I liked feeding them crackers and petting their heads. I should wear a shirt that says in Japanese, it should say and then quotation marks, I'm going to steal a shirt from Nara National Park shirt is asking a lot of questions that are also answered by my shirt. You saw 2 baby deer on a late night walk this weekend? That's so beautiful. Are you like allowed to have deer in any part of the country? I know it kind of varies on what pets you're allowed to have in like state to state. But as far as I'm concerned, deer and goats are just weird dogs. You knew someone by Tangential who had one? Maybe not legal, but that's so beautiful though.
Gather.
I was when I was a kid one time, I was like out in the park just hanging out, and some people walked by and they had a pet goose who was just like, or maybe it was a duck. It was a duck or a goose. And it was just on a leash that they had made out of like interlocked rubber bands together. And I thought that that was the coolest thing in the world. And then of course there was that time I almost adopted a chicken that I just found outside, because I just found a chicken outside. I've told you all about the chicken story, right? And I just like found a chicken up the street and I just took it home. I've definitely said this before. Anyway, sometimes you can just find chicken outside and you just get free chicken. Why is Wolf from Star Fox in my chat? Don't you have like space crime to commit? I actually don't know what you do. I've never played Star Fox. Not enough people talk about the fact that you can have a raccoon as a pet in like 10 states. I would. Like, I don't know. I think raccoons are cute. I think a lot of things are cute that you probably shouldn't keep as pets. Like, we found Caesar outside and she was like a weird little beast that looked like she had disease. How was that any different?
Gather. Thunder. Gather. Yeah. Back off.
Chat. I'm trying to think about what I should have for dinner tonight. Hold on. Maybe I should have bought another banh mi to have for later. Future-proof my banh mi. 3 croissants. Mary, I have bad news. I have 0 croissant. It's not even on the table as like an option. There's just, I don't have access to them. I did get a croissant sandwich from a donut shop nearby, and it was really good. A few days ago. It had bacon, egg, and cheese on it, and it was really big. And I liked it a lot. I gotta find someone with a Costco membership that I can borrow. That way I can go get a triple chocolate chunk cookie and give it 3 booms on the boom scale or whatever. I gotta say though, those tacos I had last night were so good. Like, oh my god, I'm thinking about them. I'm gonna make more. I think tomorrow I'm gonna like make more. I still have some tortillas left over. The chicken was honestly pretty disappointing. I just got like pre-marinated meats. The carne asada was really good. The chicken, like, what a bummer. It was cilantro lime and it just did not taste good. It was like okay with all the fixings on it, but like kind of a miss. The carne asada though, oh, it was so good. Making things sounds awesome. You should turn that want for meaningful work into a VTuber. Yeah, sure, why not? Monetize your hobbies, monetize your hobbies, monetize your hobbies, monetize your hobbies. I made a V-Roid once. I was gonna add it into the transform rotation that I could turn 3D, but it looked really bad, so I never actually like did anything with it after making it. I did set it up. I could theoretically turn 3D at any time, but it looks really rough. I had to ask Lenny to like help me with the wings on it though, but it's something. Oh wait, you know what? I actually couldn't use it right now because I just realized I don't have a webcam plugged into my computer currently. Not monetized for you and nothing else for nobody to see? That's fine. That's beautiful. Lilithmon just missed a second strength level in a row. Fuck your life. No, it's fine. It'll work out. Don't worry. You can always just reset her level and try again later.
I'll get you.
I'll get you. Vivi, you're so cute.
Give me strength. It's over. Back off. Let's go.
There's just no way to make Vivi threatening is the thing. End of the day, that's just like a cute little guy. Is this Xemnas too? Yeah, this is Xemnas too. I wish I had Reflect so bad. Can I do like the jump thing here? Oh, no, it doesn't let you. Peckmon. You don't like Peckmon? I mean, okay, yeah, but like, come on. Peckmon's okay. Like, I wouldn't choose Peckmon, but like if I saw a Peckmon, I'd be like, oh, it's like a ostrich thing. Looks better in 2D. Every Pokemon game to ever come out since X and Y. Your Waymon, did you evolve into Mega Seadron? It still hates you even though you're objectively correct. Someday it's like gonna have a moment where it gets like hit by a car. It's gonna like cross the street without looking, get hit by a car. And it's gonna take very little damage because of its high defense. And it's gonna be like, oh my god, I see it now. All these years, I was wrong. And that'll be beautiful. Needs to learn 3D rigging so you can like make a VTuber of Lily Pokemon. Yeah, why not? Go for it. The best art is made by weirdos who just love like one specific thing. Years. They've got 9 days left alive at best. That's years in Digiworld or whatever, in Digimon time, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Streamer called you a weirdo? No, I was saying people like you were a weirdo, but you're normal. You're like the normal version of a weirdo. That makes sense. What if you modded Lily from Pokemon into Guilty Gear over Bridget and made it so that her yo-yos are Pokeballs instead? Replacing Bridget with Boncho Lilymon? That's actually cool as hell. Great idea. What if you made mods that turned every character from Guilty Gear into a clown, and then you renamed it Clown Gear? No one is thinking about this. Silly Gear, that's better. Everyone in Guilty Gear is already a clown in their own way. Which one of them has a red nose that honks when you squeeze it? Faust? I don't really play Faust. You got me. I hate this guy. Oh my god, wait, that's so cool! The reaction command for when you fight this guy with Hercules from like way earlier in the world actually works. That's like kind of surprising. Wow, that makes this fight way easier. Yay, second chance. And gained an armor slot? Oh, it's all coming up, Serena. Where haven't I been? Let's do... Halloween Town has more.
Come on!
Prepare to scream!
They should make it so that you don't have to like put them in boxes and that the kids just die, I think, probably. I think that would make the fight more streamlined and fun. And that's all the drives. Wow. Chat, I still don't know what to get for dinner, so I'm still really scared. You don't think Disney would like that idea very much? It's out of their hands at this point. They got no say in it.
Give me strength. Gather.
Should make some baked ziti and Caesar salad. Okay, but let's be realistic in our expectations, okay? Maybe we give suggestions that are real.
Right.
So wait, does the mod does it just replace one of the existing megas with Bouncho? And if so, which one does it replace? Or does it just like somehow add like an additional evolution? Just adds it? Oh, that's cool as hell. God, I gotta look through and see if there's any cool mods. And then I gotta just, I guess, play through the entire game on PC also now. I wonder if the, I feel like it probably doesn't because I feel like I would have seen people mention it. I wonder if the Switch, like, keeping your Switch in, sleep mode to get levels from the Pokemon, or the Digimon farm, I wonder if that works on Steam Deck. I imagine it doesn't because I've never seen anyone mention that it does whenever they talk about that exploit. Should look into the female Protag recolor mod. Yeah, that'd be cool. I should learn how to 3D rig and learn how to mod in my own 3D model and also make my own 3D model. Very simple to do. You just drag and drop it in. You just say use this one instead. Okay, I need to turn off my party members. They're making this kind of annoying. Customize. There's also a mod that lets you play as Yuko in Hacker's Memory. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I was like looking through the mods a few days ago. Dink in my soda. No, I missed the sticker. That's so sad. It's worthless, but I missed it. I'm so sorry, everyone. No one based their entire personality around me getting that sticker, right? I mean, other than me. Baseball charm, but I don't have, ugh, no Stitch. So sad. Shock Charm Plus, I'll take it.
Gather. Yeah. Back off. Gather.
Oh, wait.
Let's go.
There we go. Oh, cool. They're only going to spawn Heartless now. That's awesome. That was the best way to implement Final Form there, I think.
Light. Thunder. Thunder.
Oh, chat, I just got Cure. We're so back. I'm also just now looking at how many checks I've already found. And, like, there aren't many left. What the fuck? We're in deep right now. Where haven't I been? Oh, there's still more here. Oh god, I misread that. Whatever. I was like, oh, there's more on drives. Hollow Bastion is also empty. Hey, you knew the gamble when you took the gamble. You knew it was a risk. I forgot to equip Reflect. Uh-oh. Didn't matter.
Let's go. Yeah. It's over. Take this. Back off. This is it.
So tasty!
You might hit 20k tonight, Green sickens you. I've noticed that everyone seems, ever since we started doing gambling in Rando, I've noticed it seems like people tend to be hoarding their points more. Am I the only one who's been getting that vibe?
Did you miss me?
It's it.
Yoshi is on the scene.
It's over.
Nobody tells you this, but the flavor profile of Costco croissants changes day by day that you own them. Yeah, they age like a fine wine. A Costco croissant isn't truly at its peak until 3 weeks after buying.
Here you go.
Back off. Gather.
All right, get going.
about? Give me the break. Let's go.
We need channel point tax reforms ASAP. Oh no, we have the lottery. That's pretty much the same thing. I do wish that Twitch would let you just give channel points to people. Just so I could really put the economy into shambles, you know? Just like really fuck things up. Put my finger on the scale in ways that are not moral or cool. I just want to award people who are funny. You get fake Monopoly money if you make me laugh, and that's the rule of how the economy work. Hey chat, this is not good. Oh, god damn it. Oh, man. Well, that's a reset. Did one get, like, pushed out of bounds or something? Maybe I can, like... That's a bummer. Can I magnet? That would have been a really good thing to try before closing the game. And she doesn't reset the bet? I have autosave on. I'm just gonna... We'll be right back there. Don't worry. There was like a 5% chance that worked. What? You'd say that and I'd redo the bet? Do you think I'm so predictable that I'd fall into the basest level of peer pressure? Hey, controller? Oh, there we go. Thank God. All you needed was a momentary lapse in her fading about autosave. I'm never going to forget about autosave. I might forget to use autosave, but I'm never going to forget it's a feature.
Did you miss me?
Back off.
Come and get it.
Back off.
All right, get going.
Chat, I still don't know what to have for dinner tonight. Maybe I'll just... Oh, maybe... Well... I could go get more meat for tacos and just do tacos a second night in a row, because we still like... We still have a bunch of chopped onion, and I bought so much cilantro. Oh my god, we used like 1/10 of the cilantro that I bought yesterday. It is Tuesday? That's a good point. You're eating two croissant? Well, they don't call you two croissant Mary for nothing. I tried really hard to think of if I could find alliteration there somehow, some way, and it was not gonna happen. Croissant Carrie is close. Yeah, can you legally change your name for the bit? I mean, that's what I did. You're gonna eat ice cream, but you haven't decided on a flavor yet? Your op choices are cream, orange, Neapolitan, or cookies and cream? I mean, Neapolitan, right? Come on. Cream orange is good, but like if I have the option between cream orange and Neapolitan, it's just like, come on. We know which one the answer is. The masses have spoken. You were also leaning towards cream orange. Like Neapolitan. Ooh, finishing plus is really good. They should make Neapolitan that doesn't have chocolate and is just strawberry vanilla. They should make a flavor like that. I think that's just called strawberry vanilla. No, because I want it to be like Neapolitan, but like only strawberry and only vanilla. Have I ever had homemade ice cream? I really want to. I want to get an ice cream maker at some point. But wait, actually, I have had homemade ice cream because I made sea salt ice cream in middle school. But like not with an ice cream maker. I just like did it by hand, which was a pain in the ass. They should make a Neapolitan that isn't a Ruby reference. I think they already did that. It's called Neapolitan. I can't believe I messed up the timing on that. That's so embarrassing. You used to make strawberry cheesecake? Oh, that sounds so good. Strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Chat, do you ever wish you had a gap closer? Just like conceptually. Okay, there aren't that many checks left here. You love your tooth gap? I see. Finishing leap, that's something. Do I have to go? What other checks are here? Beyond Cave of Wonders, okay. I guess we're fighting Sephiroth. Well, not Sephiroth, but like, we're going to the place where Sephiroth lives. We're going to Sephiroth's house, but I don't know who's currently living there. Evelyn, I'm not missing it. I'm not forgetting a check, right? The only other one at this point would be... Oh, Mushroom, which I don't have the, I don't have the thing for, so it doesn't matter. Have to come back after SCT. Okay, I'll go to SCT, but only after I install the mod that makes me skip every single boss fight there. Here's the false prophet. You're not real. You are not the Sephiroth that we need.
What's that for? What's that for?
This is such a, like, annoying fight. Like, this dude is not hard to beat, just kind of a pain. It just dropped my input there. It did it again. Ours always does that around there. It just, like, drops my input. You missed System on Noir. CL just doesn't hit the same. There's 100% a mod to change that back into Noir. Okay, I'm confused now because now I don't know which. I guess it just has to be on Mushroom then, which I can't do right now. So I guess we're bailing. I do think, like, at this point, CL and they should like uncensor it and bring back CL, but also just keep Noir and just make it so it's a trio. I think that would probably be like the smart thing to do at this moment. What's the name of the move that's like a worse aerial dive? That's not aerial spiral, right? No, it's not. It's not. It's something else. What if they just made it so that every Digimon became a new Sistermon? You can just go into the game files and turn Noir back on? That's really funny. Does it... They just made it like a Boolean? That's awesome if true. I really want that to be how that works. That's just like how apparently with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, the games were sold separately for like $60, but you can apparently, if you have a hack switch, just change like a single Boolean to change which like game the cartridge will load up. So they're both on a single cartridge. There's just like one little thing stopping you from playing both that you can only access if you have a hack switch, which is really funny. Apparently Noir is also just in the EU version. Yep, Seal is, I believe, North America only. I wonder if it is possible to add more Digimon, or if like, I don't know, I haven't really looked into the mods, whether or not they like add new Digimon or if they replace like currently existing ones. Cause it'd be cool if you could get both Noir and CL, but I have a feeling that might not be doable. Wait, I just figured it out. You have CL, and then she goes to study abroad in Europe, and she comes back as Noir. It worked? That's awesome. I'm glad you liked my concept, Mary. You can keep it in your brain forever if you want to. Literally just a file rename. I love video games. Hey, can I just say, I do think it would be really, really great if for generations, your family like passed down your last words as some sort of like impossible to understand mystery, and it turns out it was just some shit you heard on like a stupid live stream like decades ago. I think that'd be so great. That's a beautiful concept. I'm gonna keep that in my brain forever. The name stays the same, but that's not such a big deal. Might matter to her. You should probably find a really GPU intensive mod that just changes that one name back. Streamer stopped so short of saying the dating or death, but let it be known she said the first syllable of 4. I don't think you know what a syllable is, Miss Word Lover. But also, that could have been 44 decades. You don't know. Maybe we get really good at keeping people alive really fast. Four is one syllable, but I didn't say 4. I said decades. Mary didn't say the syllable 4. She said the first syllable of 4. How would, like, that implies that 4 has multiple syllables, which it doesn't. 44 years? No, 44 decades. You misunderstood. Mary, I said 44 decades, not 44 years.
Yeah.
44 decades is good. Maybe not very long for an elf, but like it depends on if we're going full senescence or not, you know? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. This is me being the ignorant streamer. Okay, I'll be the DuckDuckGo streamer. Senescence, or biological aging, is the gradual deterioration of functional characteristics in living organisms. Whole organism senescence involves an increase in death rates or a decrease in fecundity. Fecundity is defined in, or is that fecundity or fecundity? Hold on. Fecundity. Pronunciation. How to pronounce fecundity? Fecundity. Okay, I did get it right. Fecundity is defined in two ways. In human demography, it is the potential for reproduction of a recorded population as opposed to the sole organism. While in population biology, it is considered similar to fertility. The capability to produce offspring measured by the number of gametes, eggs, seed set, or asexual propagules. Propagules. Oh. Speaking of seed set, let's get back to Rando. I need my tracker. It's gone. Streamer was too distracted by Duck Duck to notice your cooler and better senescence description. Senescence is like falling apart over time. Some versions of elves age slow. Some just aren't senescent at all. Dunmeshi has senescent elves. Lord of the Rings generally is non-senescent. I see. So like, if an elf near the end of its lifespan is like actually like aging, or if they're just like old, if they're just like the same forever kind of deal. Because in Lord of the Rings, those motherfuckers all looked not old. Which one do you prefer, Mary? I think I prefer senescent elves. I'm Dunmeshi. I like that the Dunmeshi elves can like, you can have like old lady elves. I think it really adds to a race to be able to have gilfs. Gelfs? Oh, that's so good. See, it makes perfect sense. You go to like a party and you go, this is my girlfriend. And that's how you introduce her to everyone.
Yeah, take this.
Gelf sounds like setting people up for disappointment, thinking they're gonna meet goth elves. You're like, yeah, dude, these Gelfs are crazy. We're gonna have such a great time at the party. And then you go there and it's just like old elf bingo. God, an elf so old they look old has got to be the most difficult guy ever to talk to. You try to say something and he's just like not listening to people this year. Mary, what do you think like a good lifespan, like for elves that can get old and die, what do you think like a good lifespan is? Because in Dungeon Meshi, it's like 500 years, which sounds like a lot until you think about it compared to like elves from other like fantasy stuff. And it's like, that is not very long compared to a lot of other elves. I do think it would be really funny if you took like Marcille from Dungeon Meshi and put her in like any other elf story where she's just like, I'm going to live for like 1,000 years. I'm going to like slowly watch everyone I love live and die. Oh, the horror, oh, the pain. Just surrounded by other elves that are all like 10,000 years old. And she's like, isn't Marcille only like 60? That's such a cool tragedy, isn't it? Yeah, no, I love it. That's why I really like the beginning of Frieren. I think Frieren kind of lost its pacing a little bit. I got like pretty far into it, but like conceptually, it's really cool to have an elf who just like suddenly realized after like years of being so detached, like realizes the grief that comes with just seeing everyone you care about just like die before you, and like kind of dealing with that in like her own disconnected autistic way. I think you'd like Frieren. Plus, she's got pretty big ears, which is cool. That's the second proof. Oh, we can go do the last check at, what's it called? HB now. I think if I ever go back and, like, get back into Frieren, I'm gonna wait for it to finish. I got like really far into it and then it just kind of slowly started to lose me. I think I'd want it to have an ending before I like go back. It wasn't a very good like week to week manga like One Piece. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do after One Piece is over. I've become so accustomed to having like a new chapter like every week. When I can't do that anymore, I think it's just gonna ruin me a little bit. Elves are queer narratives. All that makes you think of Steel Smoked Fish by the Mountain Goats, which you can't elaborate on in Twitch chat because of text limits. I don't think I've ever heard of the Mountain Goat song ever. Okay, torn pages. I was about to lose it. Wait, it says there's still more here, but that can't be right. I got everything. What am I missing? Chat, I don't know what I'm missing now then, as far as, unless the tracker is just like wrong again. I think I got everything here. Because I have Cavern of Remembrance turned off, I think. Yeah, Cavern is off. Maybe your tracker broke when the game did? I restarted my tracker though right when I restarted the game, so it shouldn't be off, but maybe, I mean, it got the torn page thing wrong. Did I do Gullwings? I did do Gullwings. Well, we'll just assume it's not broken and go from there and hope for the best. STT then? Hold your horses. I'm gonna go through all of the world that never was before we do STT. Don't worry.
What fun.
I do really want to do, I was looking through like the different options. One of the options is randomizing bosses into like random enemy encounters. And I really want to do that. I think that could be like really good. Short version is that in an interview, John Darnielle talked about leaving town and then coming back, and sometimes everyone would just be gone because that's the era and the people he came up in with all the crises around the most vulnerable groups, so elves. I can see that. I mean, that like literally is how Frieren starts. Do you like Frieren starts with them like finishing their big quest, because the whole point is that it's like after they do it, and then Frieren is just like, I'm gonna go for a bit, and it's gone for like 80 years, and when she comes back, like all the people that she did this big quest with are all like old and dying, and then the rest of the manga is just her dealing with the feelings of like grief that she gets from that, which she was not expecting to feel.
Gather. Gather.
Chat, it's gonna make me go to Starry Hill again. I can feel it. Oh, wait. Oh my god, it might.
Gather.
Am I missing one? You. That's it. Never mind. STT is off the menu. Hey, there's a pretty good boss gauntlet in Twui. It's possible Sephiroth will be there. And maybe you guys won't lose everything. Starry Hill sounds like the place you kiss your date at the end of a 7.8 out of 10 queerly charged visual novel. I don't think... Well, Winnie the Pooh is there. So, is he, like, watching? In which case, gross, Winnie, leave us alone. What's wrong with you? Evelyn, you don't even know... Oh, wait, Vanilla. You don't even know whether or not, like... It's over. There might still be hope. Don't worry. Didn't Sephiroth show up for the last possible fight? It was one of the last possible fights. I don't think it was literally the last one, but it was like in the final boss gauntlet. But it wasn't the last fight of the final boss gauntlet. Remember, chat, capitalism is fair because Sephiroth might show up. Woman!
Let's go. Fight. It's over.
Chat, she's okay. There's 2 fights left, and then Xemnas. And then Xemnas consists of first form, and then chair 1. Then is it chair 1 and then immediately chair 2 and then final? There's 6 or 7 fights left. Wait, in 400 years, you'll all be dead and I'll be the only one to accrue points, but we won't be able to bet points anymore? Mary, I'm still gonna have, like, point gambles in 400 years. What are you talking about? This shit doesn't stop.
Defend.
A crude simulacrum will keep your memory alive. That always helps. Like listening to someone's voicemail. No, I just won't die in 400 years. I don't know what to tell you. Did I not mention before that that doesn't happen to me? Sorry, I may have like buried the lead on that one. Yeah, no, I won't. That won't be happening to me. I won't be dying.
Give me strength. Thunder.
Mortals leaving behind enrichment activities for their non-aging friends so they don't get lonely. I mean, it's not really the mortal, like immortal thing, but in a way that is the plot to One Piece. It's not exactly the same, but that is more or less the plot to One Piece. Okay, 4 checks left. Okay, that's Big Genie. Not Sephiroth. Chat, did you guys all watch One Piece yet? You can watch One Piece, that's fine too. Just take in the story, please.
Back off. This is it. Take this.
Or read the manga, which I am still convinced you could do in like, I don't know. Look, I read all of Fire Punch in like an afternoon, and that shit's like 90 chapters, which means that I'm convinced that in the span of a week, you could 100% read One Piece. Wait, so you guys are only gonna watch One Piece if Sephiroth shows up? Can't fucking do that. Come on. That's not fair. That's not fair to Monkey D. Luffy or to me. What the fuck? How could you say that? I'm actually really mad about that. What's wrong with you? It's actually Don't Give It Up Zolo. Elves cringing about that one embarrassing thing they did 200 years ago while lying in bed. I don't know what makes elves so special. I do that too, okay? What about elves that like live forever and don't like visually like physical age, but mentally age the same as humans? And so you have a bunch of elves that like all mentally decline around the time they get to like 100 to 120. And then you just have like this race of people that just like become kind of like husks. Like just don't age or die, but just become husks. That'd be suck. Just describe Dark Souls. Is that... I haven't beaten Dark Souls. I only got to Sen's Fortress before I got too scared. Okay, only 2 fights left. Will Sephiroth show up? Will Sephiroth show up? I do want to just say, you didn't say whether or not, threats aside, One Piece is on your docket. Unironically, live ass One Piece has you interested. I'll say it. I'll just go ahead and say it. Look, live action One Piece, best anime live action adaptation to date. The actual like normal story, like the original manga / like anime, clears it and it's not even close. The manga is so much better. Every change they made to the story, there's a few things that I think are kind of cute, but overall, I think pretty much every change they made to the story in the live action is worse than how it was originally. Okay, there's one chance left for it to be Sephiroth. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh my god, One Piece can get me crying at like, there's so many parts of One Piece that will just get me sobbing. So you didn't actually say, you said whether or not you watch One Piece is entirely dependent on whether or not Sephi shows up today. Tread carefully. You didn't actually say whether or not Sephiroth showing up would make you watch or not watch One Piece. And so legally, I do think it's still on the docket and that you do have to consider watching it. Nico Robin put Dead in Miami? No! She's my favorite character. Don't do that just because Sephiroth didn't show up. That's so fucked up. Here's the thing, Evelyn. If you don't watch One Piece, the only person you're fucking over is yourself. And that's sad. This arena looks so cool with this fight. Hey, lock on? Nice. Yay! A perfectly good random. Where was she? Let's find out. Let's find out. Boss. H2. Rando Seed. Rando Zip. Enemy spoilers. Control F. Sephiroth. Cypher 1 became Sephiroth. So, believe it or not, it was STT.
Sora.
It was an unavoidable STT fight.
It's not over. It's just not.
Bye, everyone.